KDB. Oh yeah. It's the KDB. That is captain by Will Scott, former Tinder God, now his own captain, second season, looking for his first win as a team. He's due for it. He'll get it very soon. I'm going to open up betting for you guys before going over to the right side because betting is important and I've seen what makes you guys cheer. I canceled the last bet for some reason. That didn't go through. There we go. On the right side, we've got Bummer Buttermilk. Solfin on the left representing KDB, and Bummer Buttermilk is his new name. It used to be Bummer Bodicus. Now it is Bummer Buttermilk representing the Mega Milk Union.
Look at me, take a picture, it'll last longer. The mirror on the wall say I'm getting stronger. And yo, the mirror don't lie.
Mega Milk Union players, they have a lot of fun with Captain Ryan. Or Milkman, as they call him, as we know him. The players have already started, so I'm going to start their time as well. Boom. Cool. Anyways, so on the left side here, let's talk about the list. We've got Luke Skywalker, Battle of Yavin with Instinctive Aim, Attack Speed, Proton Torpedoes, R2-D2. Thane Kyrell with Marksmanship, Cluster Missiles, R3 Astromech, and them foils. Corrin Horn with Marksmanship, Mag Pulse, Warheads, and R3 1-2 Astromech, and them foils. And lastly, in the Ghost, we've got Kanan Jarrus. Kanan on all our minds because of Rebels, and of course the new Ahsoka show that has hit the shelves. We're in 4 episodes into the 8-episode show in the first season right now. Kanan's got heightened perception, dorsal turret, Saw Gerrera, freelance slicer. He's got a good day rate, veteran turret gunner, and the Ghost title. And then on the right side here, represent the Empire in a classic matchup, Rebels versus Empire. We've got Rack. Rear Admiral Chirnu with Death Troopers, Vader. Oh, that combo alone is just filthy. So strong. We've also got Agile Gunners, Seismic Charges, and the Dauntless title. Then we've got my boy Merrick with a familiar loadout. One that I took to Gen Con with Shield Upgrade and Fire Control System. Countdown with Predator and Shield Upgrade. Of course, he can suffer damage to cancel remaining results. It's pretty good. And then Lieutenant Sai. We've got, this is an extended draft league, so no banned upgrades, but you can use banned pilots. Extended pilots like Hera in the Ghost, for example, is playable and legal in this. Lieutenant Sai at I3 and the shuttle in the Space Cow. We got Fire Control Palpatine and the ST-321 title to get those locks after coordinating. Sai loves coordinating because it's kind of you help a buddy out and they help you back. Get that same token. So Sai usually coordinates focuses so that Sai can focus and then can get that lock for a double-modded shot. Seems pretty good. Serious X-Wing question. What do you think is more likely? KDB actually wins a week in the draft league? Or you manage to find a date this year? Damn. So I got a funny story for you. I went to a coworker's wedding on Saturday. And I met somebody who doesn't live here, gave her my number, and we've still been talking. And she's 6 years older. She has a PhD, and she's absolutely out of my league, but she still likes me enough to talk to me. Hung out with her a couple times after the wedding as well. Yeah, pretty wild. So all that to say, KDB is more likely to win than me find a date this year. That's where I was getting at. It was a long Labor Day weekend. I hope you guys all had a good time and stayed cool in the areas that I've been scorching hot, including here in Chicago. It's been so hot. I played a softball tournament the next morning at like 8 a.m. on Sunday, and it was brutal. Don't F this one up, but yeah. Hey, she thinks I'm funny, so I think I have it in the bag, right? Is that what that means? Being funny is advantageous in this day and age, you know? All the fish in the sea. We're checking for some shots. We ain't got nothing. We're playing Salvage Mission, which is super interesting with this matchup. Of course, you have a ton of ships that don't really want to take it. The X-Wings are okay salvage carriers, so I'd say Rebels are a little bit more favored in terms of just carrying crates because the Decimator and the shuttle aren't ideal. But I mean, anybody in this day and age, list building, you don't list build around what can take crates. You just take it when you want to and just see what happens. Looks aren't everything. Yeah. I'm like a solid 6 for sure. Let's take a look at the standings after the first week of the draft league. What the hell happened in week 1? Y'all are doing a bad job of winning. Look how many draws there were. We had 2 deciders, 2 teams that actually won in the first week. Let's see if that changes. Y'all are lame. Get better. For those of you wondering, how are there ties? In the last season of the draft league and the season before, it was a series of 5 games. So of course, whoever won 3 won the series. Now, because there are 6 games and 7 players on each team, there are 6 games each week between the 2 teams. And if they each win 3 apiece, yeah, that's a draw. Way more likely to happen this season. Reminds me, for some reason, one of my college buddies' moms told us 3 C's for attracting women. Was it when your friend's mom gave you advice about women? Yes. The person that so she was at my table. Pam, what's up? You're just in time for me to roast me about my love life. Which is it's a continuation of the Tinder gods, anyways. It sat at my table, and she has a loose connection with the bride because her mom is best friends with the bride's mom. And apparently, after she got back home, the bride's mom messaged her and it's like, you gotta call this guy, which is referring to me. So, and I made a joke. I said, well, wait a minute. The guy sitting next to me, he's getting engaged, so I don't think you can call him, you know? You see what I did there, guys? How I kind of was a little on the nose with the joke. That's how you do it. But I gotta be honest, guys, it was just felt good to meet somebody in a normal fucking way. Just at a thing, just not trying, just you know. That's and it's just kind of nice. So here comes Kanan's got to be careful with that rock there. It's a little awkward. Maybe he can one straight and avoid it, but that is, I don't know if he has a perfect little lane. That's tough. I don't know. Sai getting in close to Luke here in the center. Weddings are a great place. Yeah, right? Because everybody else is not getting married. Proud of you, son. Yeah, guys, it was pretty smooth though. I gotta be honest. I'm gonna give myself a little credit. I wrote up my number down, walked up. I just said, hey, I've really enjoyed talking to you. I love the way that you you think about things, and I think you're very attractive, and I would love to continue to keep talking to you. I wrote down my number. Here it is. He's like, well, I don't live here, you know? I'm like, I don't care. You know? A little, hold on. Ready? You know? Yeah, please. I've been trying to get you to date me, Teddy, forever. Okay? And you just keep not doing it. It's making me upset. 3-bank looks 3-bank's awkward, man. I think you might be right, but it would. That's the thing with a ghost, man. You land on a rock in the first engage, and it doesn't matter. That's game. That's it. Do I look sweaty? Is it the? Ooh, am I sweaty? That's a good thing. It's like a sauna in here. Also, yeah, I shaved. I shaved after the wedding now. I don't think any woman would want to talk to me with the way I look right now. Oh my God, hold on. Sorry, wasn't expecting a rock hit here, but there it goes. There it goes, Thane. Let me check the dice cam and why we don't have signal with the dice cam right now. Thane on the rock. There we go. Dice cam is live. So it just takes one. Ouch. Thane. Thane of my existence. Yeah, yeah, Thane's like, I'll hit one before you so you don't have to feel as self-conscious. Thane stuck between a rock and a rock. See what I did there? For those of you guys that missed it, I'm gonna post the podcast link on Zencaster. Of course, this isn't going to be the only place you can listen to the cast. It's just because when you first start a podcast, they have to have the algorithm review your bad takes to make sure they aren't too bad. They aren't Velvet Buddha levels of bad. So here is the announcement, pasting it there. Very happy seeing the Lambda out there. That's what the draft link's for. It's for the Lambda shuttle, y'all. I'm pleading with y'all to stop just meta winging it and just stealing lists from List Fortress that are top performing. Like, I get it, y'all want to be what you want to win, but you know what's even more important than winning? The friends you make along the way and having fun. God damn it! So play a Lambda shuttle, play Countdown. Just come on, stop bringing this freaking Vader and Bombers list, you Empire players. Inspire me. What's your number one? Gen Con meta takeaway? Well, it's also in the podcast, but I'm not going to be that guy. It's like, listen to the podcast, so you'll know. There weren't as many Han players because people expected the ARC 170 lists, because that list in the right hands and most hands solves the Han meta enough. Although Han has performed well lately especially at Nova. I think it won Nova, so he's still incredibly good. But I think people got in their own heads. That's an insane roll, guys. I'm just casually mentioning the 4 crits that were just rolled there. And that is all going into Thane. No, sorry, this is Luke's. Is this Luke's Proton Torpedo? I missed the initial check of the arc, so we're. Oh yeah, this was into Rear Admiral Cherno. Cool, we're good. It took me a second, but I used my brain cells. All right, Rack taking a couple more. I'm sure the first initial volley of damage must have been from Kanan. Yeah, it must have been Kanan. Thanks, guys. Loose stabilizer with a heightened perception, I suppose. He wanted to shoot first, which makes sense. Try to sneak in a crit that makes Rack's shot worse. His stabilizer is extra loose these days. Deshaun hit a rock and himself on round 2, just dialing in, yeah. He didn't take no consequences from hitting himself at the top, though. It's like Merrick Steel shot from downtown. Got to shake up the dice before you blank out, and there it is. There's the blank out. No taking it all. And this is into Luke. I believe he's taking a crit as well. Yep, here comes the crit. It is a wounded pilot, although Merrick Steel will have to pick the crit. That is a must. One sec.
Then we've got.
Hey guys, that was Merrick Steele's shot, right?
No, that was Rack's shot.
Oh, got it. Okay, now you're doing Merrick. Cool. Just making sure.
Now I'm doing Merrick.
Thanks, guys. Sorry.
No problem. That's cool.
Rule number 1: always interfere. Make them feel like they don't know what they're doing, even when they do. But this is now Merrick Steel shot coming in. Who's wounded? Yeah, so far some good dice. And we're gonna have Merrick's ability proc here on the crit. He's gonna be able to. Did he pick the structural? Yeah, I mean, you gotta, especially when you're not paying attention. Did you guys see him pick a crit? That must have been really fast if he did. Merrick's ability is a must. Instead, draw 3 damage cards. Yeah, I'm gonna just let it slide. It's all good. Not a big deal. And that's gonna do it for Luke. Luke with the structural damage. That should be 4 damage cards. 3? Is he still alive?
Luke, don't die, Luke. No, Luke, you're not supposed to suck like this. Luke, you've turned off your targeting computer. You've also turned off your ability to dodge a single goddamn shot.
All right, so Luke is alive with a structural on 1 hole. So, you know, could be worse. 1-0 in favor of Bummer Buttermilk as the Mega Milk Union takes a narrow lead here in salvage mission. Rebels versus Empire. Luke Skywalker is on fire and in a bad spot. There's literally no way he can not die this turn. I just don't see a way where he doesn't get shot. It's time for Kanan to hopefully not hit a rock because he's got to get in there and respond. You already done a decent amount of damage to Rack. I mean, he still has 11 left. But yeah, I know that's what people tell me. It sounds more John. That's John Lennon or Ringo Star Wars, as they say. But my Alchemist, I usually like drones on. Like I do like a, you know, it's like, hello there, very nasally. Like it's a terrible impression. I do it on purpose though.
You know, run, Luke, run. Hello there, Alec Guinness.
It's horrible, but it gets the people going. It's provocative.
From a certain point of view.
That sounds like Arnold. How does that sound like Arnold? How does that sound like Arnold? That's literally, you might need to get your ears checked. I'm concerned. I might have to call the police on you if you think that sounds like Arnold Schwarzenegger. That's a little concerning. I know it's a bad impression, but it doesn't sound like Arnold Schwarzenegger. You gotta think of another reference comparison. If I wanted to be good at, yeah, exactly. I'm terrible at it on purpose because I'm secretly deeply the most talented person with voice impression. Borderline get to the Joppa. I don't know, man. Ask around. I don't think anyone's gonna back you on if I sound like Arnold Schwarzenegger, my Alec Guinness.
Hello there.
Yeah, that sounds like Arnold. You're right. It's 100% Arnold Schwarzenegger. I am the governor. I love my Han. You know, my Han's like, punch it, Chewie! Just drunk and senile. Name's Han Solo, Captain William Falcon. A fast ship, fastest ship in the galaxy. Made a Kessel Run in 12 parsec. What does that sound like? It's got to be somebody else that I sound like with that impression. Maybe I sound like Larry the Cable Guy Joe. I'm trying to chew marbles. Yeah, that's what the stream is divulged into, is me doing really good impressions. All right, so we're heading into round 3 here, a decisive turn for the Mega Milk Union. Time to be the Grim Reaper. You got plenty of options, ways to do it, to get Luke off the board here. I don't know, fly casual. Oh, it was gonna go to Toshi Station to pick up some power converters. You turned her against me. I actually think my Hayden is okay. You will try. I have brought peace, justice, security to my new empire. Your new empire? Yeah, Sai's just there in the way. He's like, hey, Luke, you know, I got a rear arc. You want to sit at range 1 of the rear arc with your structural, you can do that. Do you, like, you regen a shield just for the prayer that maybe you get lucky? I'm laughing despite myself, yeah. I'm glad I'm, you know, and the ladies, they say I'm funny. And it appears it goes across to the opposite sex as well. Men love me the most. I am a man magnet, as they say. And they could be referring to one person or many. Yeah, Luke is probably dead. I want to believe Pim. Luke's my boy, and seeing him, this is like if the Mandalorian hallway scene, like immediately when Luke opened the elevator door, he just got shot in the face and died. That is this game. Hey, don't quit your day job, Pim. Day job of being a freaking jerk, dude. Oh yeah, the jerk store called. They're running out of you. Interesting here. So again, you can boost with the crate because it's no longer a boost action. It's just the reposition. Taking a focus. That is countdown. Ooh, yeah, going fast. I like it. Oh yeah. If only Kanan could do a little barrel roll, right? Imagine the ghost barrel rolling here. Come on, Kanan, just lock him up. They're running out of me because everybody wants me. Nope. What is Kanan doing? He is reinforcing? Okay. No. He's like, how about that? No, I think he's doing it the other side. Don't reinforce the rear, Kanan. Reinforce the front.
Come on, Kanan. Do it for Luke. Kanan Jarrus.
Well, now you got to feel kind of dumb because no one's shooting at you. Rack should flex and just grab a crate. Just touch crate right here. He's like, I don't even care, bro. I don't even freaking care. Just gonna touch that crate. Why did Kanan not turn? Would you like me to ask him? I can interrupt their game to ask. Be like, what was the deal with the not turning? And unfortunately, the self bump results in a Merrick Steel shield down, shield upgrade thrown away. And Luke is only range 1 of 2 ships. Could be worse. Did Kanan go straight to avoid the rock? I think he was worried about hitting the rock. Ooh, Thane. Ooh, a little spiciness from Thane Kyrell, except is that a Merrick Steel lock on him? No. Rackin. Okay. The Merrick does not have him locked. Don't worry, I think the Rebels got this. Send the recording link to our guest host, Christopher Patrick, who's joining us for second episode of the 312 Squadron podcast. You forgot to bet? Well, that's not, is that my, it might be my fault. Y'all bet pretty, like, yeah, you're all betting on, did you all bet on Rebels? Oh, well. Sucks to suck, I guess. Not over yet though for the Rebs. So Luke is you just took Luke off the board. So Luke's if I were him, I would have just pulled. I wouldn't have even given my opponent a chance to shoot him and just be like, nope, I'm doing this on my terms. Oh, that's literally what happened. He Vadered Luke. Yeah, that makes sense. I was wondering, like, is he just like seeding that Luke's gonna die no matter what? All right, Solfin. This is a Thane Kyrell Bangarooski. Oh boy, only one, but he. Wait, what? Oh no, sorry. This is Kanan Jarrus in the countdown. I keep forgetting he's keeps heightened perceptioning, and countdown is just gonna take a shield and cancel all the damage. Super good, especially in salvage. While you defend, after the neutralized result step, if you are not stressed, you may suffer 1 damage and gain 1 stress token. You do cancel all dice results. And we'll do a little dorsal double tap here. Yeah, it turns out Rack is pretty good. You can find him at Nordstrom Rack. Nice, natty crits. You can palp if you want, or you just take 2 shields. Yep. Zai is just gonna take 2 shields. You might as well. You just can shoot into Kanan. Yeah, Kanan can do that too hard and reinforce or lock. Be tempted to shoot at Merrick. A little bit this, a little bit of that. And Rack's ability. He spent the force already. Changes an eyeball to a crit. And Kanan taking a little bit more. Kanan now with 1 shield left. Merrick Steele's got a ranged 1 shot, no lock. So 3 dice naked. Heyo! Merrick Steele. A little palp. A little Papa Palpatine. No. And Thane takes 2. That's half damage on Thane Kyrell, down to 3 hull. Yeah, well, first of all, Pim, you got to spell my first name right. My name is spelled wrong in your chat. Your chat to me. You spelled it correctly, and I am so deeply insulted by that I may not be able to talk to you again. 3 hits going in on Racky Boy, and I believe he just ate the loose stabilizer. He did, yeah. So Rack's got 3 damage cards now. Looks like 4 damage cards total. Cool. This should be it. Actually, I have 8. Couple of them face up though. We got a console and another loose console fire and a loose stabilizer. Uh-oh. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll spell your name correctly once you invite me on the podcast. Not sure what that is. Bet you feel dumb now misspelling podcast. Corrin's got no shot, and we will take this shot with countdown range 2 into Thane Kyrell. Thane, gotta worry here. 3 hits and no evade results will result in another death for the Rebellion. That's a hit crit. Thane, come on, baby. Come on, show me the T65 I know. There's the T65 I know. Thank you, Thane. That is why I love my T65s. Don't be direct. Oh, weapons failure. That's even more insulting. So Thane Kyrell still alive, but not looking so good for Mr. Kyrell here. Thankfully not getting shot at by... That's not what we want, weapons failure. Oh, Leo, stop it. Stop it. You're being a crazy cat. Look at the cat. This cat is crazy. So we are back to dials. KTB is cursed, to be honest. Can't fly T65 without R4. Well, I can't fly T65s without the guaranteed blank out. Cleo is a good cat. She definitely deserves better, right, Pim? We still do have our Christopher Tanner direct hit cancer fundraiser going on. Let me double check what we're at now. Like 310. There are goals to get to 500 because then combined between us and Greg at Nickel City, that's like $1,600. So I don't know where Maya is. Yeah, dude, my cats are very well behaved and they're very sweet. They deserve the world for sure. At home my mom and my brother adopted a new kitten, so we have 2 cats and a dog at home in California. Got 2 cats here. An animal kingdom. Technically, it's better blue dice results. But it's still early in the draft league, guys. Still time for KDB to get the W. Oh, the last thing I wanted to show you guys is I have a challenge coin, an extra challenge coin. Focus in on this for you guys. I have an extra challenge coin from last season. I'm going to give away after this game. Season 3, right? Season 3. I don't know. So that's cool. Give that away after. I should fire up Nightbot so I don't forget. Once this game ends, we will not have anything else after this. If I have time, I'm going to eat before our podcast recording. And if I don't have time, then I've got to jump on the podcast recording. I redid the model I made for season 3. Some very interesting results with draws and such this season. Yeah. And if y'all could learn how to frickin' win a series, only 2 teams that know how to do it. As we take a look at the Draft League Season 4 standings Week 2, brought to you by Patrick Bateman. The Corellian Hotshots and the New Jedi Order, the only 2 teams that are competent enough to win a series so far. But it's early. Stay tuned for more. So yeah, this game, let's just talk about kind of where things have gone wrong. Obviously, hitting a rock with Thane in a vulnerable position is number 1. Luke kind of accepting a joust that there's just no world where Luke survives. I know people are like, oh, Luke just rolls pain, he doesn't die. You get shot 2 to 3 times, it doesn't matter whether you roll pain or not. So Luke accepted the joust, Thane with the mistake, Corrin being too far away, just not doing what Corrin does and being there for his friends and, having them take advantage of the double modded opportunities. The Magpulse Warhead not factoring in against Rack at all. As you see a seismic charge get dropped there. This is going to be quite a bloody turn. I predict draws are the most common game result this season. I think we're going to have a lot more draws early on, and then things are going to stabilize a little bit. And maybe I would say that every week, at least, I would expect 4 teams to draw. But again, let me double check. How many teams are there again? 4, 8, 12, 16 for 14 teams to draw. It's pretty wild. It should definitely probably won't be that high. I would anticipate at least 2 matchups drawing every week. I think it'll improve. But I do think it'll be make things very interesting. I tend to not like draws in terms of, you know, this game just like drawing a match, but in the way this is structured, right, is that it's just because both teams won the same number of games. It's not that you can draw the games themselves. So I ain't got no problem with that. And Greg doesn't need my approval anyways. He's too busy kissing Buster's ass. So Rack just does not care about the loose stabilizer at all as he 3 hards. So he's down to 7 home. And it's actually 7-0 as Buttermilk does get that point for Countdown's crate once again. No, I think 14 drew because 2 teams won, right? So that means that 14 teams drew. No, sorry, a couple of teams lost, so that's not, yeah, 12. 12 drew, 2 lost, and 2 won. Because that's, if there's winners, there's losers. I can't math. I don't know. So we're checking for the seismic charge. I'm gonna turn the dice cam off for a second because the road dice are still in there. I hope you guys are ready for a insane amount of in-person X-Wing from us in October, because it's 3 straight weeks of big events that we're doing. Well, 2 big events and then a store champ on the third week. All right, so looks like a final damage on Kanan from the bomb, and Sai takes a shield. Anybody else? Final shield there. I do like that calculation. I think you are the Oppenheimer of the Draft League. What else do you want from theory alone? Guys, I'm obsessed. I love that movie so much. It's so good. The music, like Ludwig has blessed us. Dude is just on another level. I'm so excited. His career has just exploded the past 10 years, man. I mean, he is just such a great, oh my God, he's a great composer. He's got such a huge career ahead of him. Proud of him. Proud of my boy Ludwig Göransson for sure. Might be the Hans Zimmer replacement for Nolan if he doesn't forgive Hans for the Dune debacle. All right. We're rolling road dice, apparently. Solfin just not trusting the dice right now, and it's working out because he gets 3 hits and a crit there. And that's gonna be a bit of damage going into Sai here. Not sure what's going on. Oh, he's shooting. Oh, he was in range. Oh, I guess Rack was in range. Cool. Surprised. So taking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 4 left. I was not talking about. Well, I haven't seen Barbie. And y'all are gonna say I'm a misogynist. And you know what? I do like massages. But no, I just didn't. Didn't see Barbie. Yeah, and also did Ludwig Göransson do epic music in Barbie? I don't believe so. So if Ludwig did Barbie, I'd see Barbie. But I don't think. Wonder who did the music for Barbie. Isn't it all like pop culture, like a lot of like pop culture music, or is there actually like a score? Y'all would know. He did actually. Okay, got it. All right. Well, I'm gonna have to see it then. The rules are rules. Charlie NCX, nice. That's almost as good as Ludwig Göransson for sure. Frank Ludwig. I think his brother is Cornelius. Okay, can you at least pretend like you know? a little Mag Pulse Warhead onto Psy. So Psy takes another shield and gains a deplete and a jam. Bye-bye, reinforce. So shields, there's one shield left apparently on Psy. Okay. And he's still got the ruler. He doesn't know how to put it away. There you go. He's got it. And I believe now we're taking a shot into Thane, or is Thane doing his range 0 right now? I thought Greg outlined game draws. I don't know. I don't think you can game draw. Y'all are just off your rocker tonight. Rocker. Leave your upward bias at home. Wow. Yeah, I think he just means like you can't draw in a game because he'll draw a series. It's pretty good. Rack. That's a bye-bye Thane Kyrell. This, guys, there is a really strong chance that this is a shutout for the Empire. What are we... It was like he rolled his road dice for defense dice, because I guess it doesn't matter. He's dead no matter what. And hey, he rolls a single evade. Doesn't matter. Bye-bye. Thane Kyrell going down. That gets buttermilk up to 11. Rack is going to get got before game over. Yeah, I would, yeah, probably. I mean, I got to give credit to the Mega Milk Union here, not giving the Rebels a chance to even play the objective. And, you know, they took a crate and then they've just been massacring, and it's been working out. Oscar Espino Flores. Thank you for the subscription. I appreciate you subscribing to us. Now you have unlocked all the jokes and the good times, and the vibes are with you. Here comes the damage into Kanan. Just one. Stressy poo countdown, yeah. Yeah, I forgot the countdown was off when stress. Yeah, you can't use countdown's ability while you have that stress. It's a pretty good defensive roll. Corn only taking a shield there. Not too bad. So you're saying there's a chance. Engagement. Prepare for down count. Oh. Has the lock. Gonna re-roll those dice. Got it from the title. And oh! A blank out into blank out, baby. That's on your bingo card. Congratulations. I do miss doing bingo. We should do that again. I think you deserve that. You deserve the blank out into blank out. And so after 4 frames, it's the Galactic Empire and the Mega Milk Union up 12-0. Might not be the time to join the rebellion. Might want to wait a week before doing so. What is this bingo you speak of? I know it's been a while, Joshy. It's been a while. I missed Merrick taking a second shield, so he's got 1 shield left. All right, so now you just take out Rack. He's worth 7 points. That gets you up to 12-7. You've got all shields down now on Psy. Get that in there. So there's a couple ships. Get a little more damage in. Merrick, 4 left. What's really crazy is this game looks like it's totally over, but you get rack down and you find a way to sink 2 shots into Sai with Kanan and Corrin, and that's there you go. There are your points. Yeah, Sai's still healthy enough. 6 hull. How many points from objectives for Milk? I believe they have scored 3 points worth of objectives, 1 point a turn since the second round, as we head into round 5. Shout out to Shoko, who donated $50 to Direct Hit Cancer. Appreciate you, Shoko. Very kind and generous of you. Still time to donate to help Chris Tanner's daughter. Direct Hit Cancer. Thoughts are with Tanner and his family. Just putting the link there. Really proud of you guys and everybody for coming together, and you know, we were able to already send. Greg was able to send over $1,000 to help pay those medical bills. All right. Here we go. What may be the second to last round? Probably not the last round. Uh-oh. And this is where Kanan bumps. It's an enemy bump, but, you know, you end up being more vulnerable with the bumps with the Ghost, right? Because you can't take that reinforce. Side, just doing a little cute little bank. Corrin can force straight, get in the face. Ooh, coordinates. Who are you trying to coordinate? You can't coordinate countdown. Maybe you're trying to coordinate Merrick. Hey, Michael Shively. That's very generous. Thank you so much, man. $30 to Tanner and his family. Much love. We're gonna probably run the donation goal for another week or until we hit 500. Be putting 100 in myself. When we had we've had some really, you guys have been really awesome. We've had 3 main fundraisers. We've had a fundraiser for ourselves for the in-person streaming equipment, which I think we can all agree has really paid off. I mean, I'm so proud of the coverage that we've been able to put together so far, and only getting better. We've had a Launch Bay Next fundraiser. He raised almost $700. We were able to send Andre Lynn, just ourselves, to help keep Launch Bay going. And of course, this one, the biggest one of all, right? With Tanner. This goes to show, you know, just everyone always talks about how great the X-Wing community is, and for many reasons, and this is one of them. And Corrin banking in and just taking a focus and linking to a barrel roll. He has a focus link roll. Definitely does not have that. Cable audio equipment is better. Yeah, we mic up the players with the wireless lavs. It's pretty sophisticated and kind of cool. The lav case is also a charger, so in between games we can charge it up again. It's just really helpful because, man, I mean, I've done enough in-person streams where when you don't have the opportunity to hear what the players are saying, there's just so much going on in this game with 10 to 12 ships.
Did I spend the lock last time? Because we can't find the lock on Chernow, and I don't remember spending it.
Did you spend a lock on who?
Chernow. So Kanan had a lock on Chernow last round, and I didn't spend it, I don't think, but it's gone.
I see a Corrin horn. You're talking about Corrin's lock right now?
No, I'm talking about Kanan's
Kanan's lock. Sorry. Yeah, you just said that. So I don't remember seeing you re-roll the dice. I can defer to the chat as well.
I'm going to put another lock back on. He's okay with it. I just wanted to make sure we weren't screwing it on.
Yeah, no worries.
Okay, cool.
Thanks for the heads up. All right, lock goes. so having a pretty good shot into rack. And Merrick bumps. Only bummer with playing Merrick is, like, you know, he's kind of a one-trick pony. He's taking locks. He's that's his job. Is to just try to use his ability for good, and by good I mean for evil. But when he's bumping and taking the focuses, he's a little bit of a bummer. Hey, Cleo, get down from my Lego shelf. Get down. Come on. Heightened perception again. Looks like you can pick unobstructed. Let me just check on how many damage card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 with a damaged engine. Cat Alpha did the shit out of you. She always jumps out the Lego shelf. She's been obsessed with it. I blocked off the top shelf where the AT-AT is because she likes to play with the Luke that dangles down from the AT-AT, and she's been super upset about that. She's trying to find a way to get up there still. She knows she can't do it, and she's gonna eat shit at some point. Pretty good roll there. Kanan delivering, taking a Sagarera damage, but gets the squiggle. Oh. And he's still alive. Well, let's see. Stun pilot, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and a wounded, but no, not dead. Rack on one hole, his but a scratch. Why are Sean's attack dice a road dice? Is that a 3-1-2 theme? No, he's just deciding to do that now. Yeah, no directs on rack. Lots of crits going through. It's a little bit of bad luck there. You'd expect to have seen one by now, or a fuel leak or something at a good, you know, well-timed part of the game, but not getting it. And doesn't have the dorsal. A point in the right spot also would be out of range for the dorsal anyways. So gonna do range 1 in a countdown. It looks like he was not stressed anymore. For 1. And countdown's fine. I believe Corn is going to be just a bit too far away from Rack. So Rack's turn now. Shoot into Kanan, who is down to 8 hull. There's 2. And I think Palp. Spend for 3. And no squiggle. Kanan has no force. Takes 3 more damage cards. Down to just 5. Yeah. Kanan has to compensate for the fact that he's an I3. It makes him really bad. So the heightened perception with he has that force, 2 force. It seems pretty solid. However, the downside of heightened is if you would have an opportunity to take advantage of Magva, you don't, because you're shooting at I7. No one shot you yet to take the lock, at least in that first engage. Another damage on the Kanan, down to 4. Jamo is here, but here late. Missed most of the game, but alas, you still made it. Like this is shot from, had to have been Warren. And that's a damage on countdown. No crits. Down to 3. You posted a podcast? I did, yeah. Sure did. Range 1 back. Predator for 1? That's it. Why do you only roll 3 dice? And Orin is fine. He did take another shield, so... Kanan's ability, that Kanan doesn't have any force, so it wouldn't have worked. Merrick at range 0 always feels bad going into a 0 agility ship when you're getting shot at range 0, as Kanan's down to 2. We've had a few lopsided affairs on 312 Squadron so far for the draft league. I feel like with the current iteration of 2.5, I think you're more likely to see blowouts. Although close games are like extra fun. But with just like the types of chassis that are excelling right now, blowouts seem to be more common. And how do you guys define a blowout? For me, a blowout's like a bigger margin, like bigger than a 10-point gap. It's a blowout. So 13-0. Likely the last turn is Kanan is worth 7 points and down to 2 hull. And doesn't really have a great spot to go. Fantastic game territory. Dude, don't you dare utter those words. I might get dragged again for no reason. That was hilarious. Y'all were so dumb with that. It's like, I beat my opponent 30-0. I'm going to say GG, fantastic game, because I'm sure they felt the same way. Like, it wasn't a fantastic game. Get out of here. Might have felt good for you, for sure, which is nice. Winning is always good. But no, not a fantastic game. Come on. Come on now. Hush now. But he absolutely crushed me with Han Dash Chopper. Huh. Scenario salvage, so there's nothing I could do. So Dash is, what are your guys' impressions of Dash? Is he dashing through the snow? Assault. Oh, okay. I was like, salvage. I'm sure I was like, you could still win that. Assault, that's pretty rough. That's rough, buddy, as they say. Oh, that's tough. Yeah, for sure. Small bases. Will Scott, captain of KDB, what's the report? Have you guys, is this your first game of the week, or what? How many games have you won or lost so far? Yeah, except Han exists. That's true. Yeah, it's too bad. I don't like a version of the meta where it's like, well, let's not use these because this exists. I like the thought-provoking nature of, oh, do I decide one this or this one? You know, which one? They're both good. Like Lando versus Han, even though Han is still better than Lando. 1-1, 2 games tonight. Ooh! All right, 1-1. Are you counting this game already? I guess you are, right? You're calling this a loss? I think Solfin might come back. Definitely, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Han isn't unplayable with that Bistan, but he's definitely like not an easy choice to make. I don't know if I would play him. That's, I mean, Bistan, he needed Bistan at 8 points because it's just 8 is a lot. 8 is a lot. It's bomb time, baby. Dropping that last seismic charge. There goes Rack doing his thing. Counting this game, we are 1-2. Gotcha. Well, you know what they say. It's not over until the fat lady sings. But we don't fat shame here, so it's not over until the person sings. Won't this kill Rack? Well, Rack's got 2 left, right? So why not? Heroic sacrifice. It's like looks like we've got Sai kind of coasting along the damage cards of Kanan. I'm in the camp of only letting him have Bistan Perceptive. Okay. Yeah, on board. Milkman is here, captain of the Mega Milk Union. He's here and he's got milk. He's gotten his cereal and he's ready to go. He's ready to munch. Uh-oh, taking that lock. I'm surprised that fit, but it does. That's nice. Come on, come on. He does it. Does he have him in arc? Oh yeah, he does. He's got him. He's got him. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Large base should be able to take 2 crates. Nah. Although it does kind of incentivize people to shoot at them more. I don't know. Salvage is a very interesting scenario, you know. Countdown's gonna bump. Tried to turn around. Looks like with the one sloop. Doesn't fit. Large bases don't need help. Fiery opinion that we all agree with. And Rax says, hello there. Except Kanan's gonna just heighten perception the hell out of him. His perception has got quite heightened. Kanan blindly flying around, can't see, but he just knows Rax there and he's gonna take him out. Ooh, the freighter keyword. Ooh. Very interesting. Ooh, here comes Corrin. Don't know how he got to focus. So there you go. Fix that issue. The Hawk taking 2 crates. That would be kind of cool. So Corrin's going to focus. Bomb plus Vader damage. Oh, you're right. Oh, end of activation versus start of engagement. So I believe heightened. So they'll kill each other because with the bomb will detonate. Wait, where's the bomb? Bomb will detonate and hit both of them. Now they're both. Oh wait, well Rack just dies. So. Kanan down to 1. You can't Vader if you're dead. No, well, he took the damage, so it couldn't have been out of range. Yeah, there goes Rack. Sorry, no Vader for you. Down goes the Rear Admiral. And now Kanan can take a shot. We got 2 shots into Psy. Maybe breathing a little sigh of relief. Let's see here. 4 dice. Shaking them up. Let's get them nice and toasty here. Fire it into the back of Psy. Hey-oh, that's 2 hits, an eyeball, and a blank. Sagarera, did you kill yourself? He's got the lock. Yeah, no, yeah, he spent the lock. There it is, it's hovering. Those puns are why I tune in. They're terrible, right? I'm glad you tune in for them, though. 3 hits. Saw Gerrera. Are you going to do it? Are you going to do it? Nope. Sigh. Gonna have to pelp it, but taking 2. They're not going to die here. You needed 4 to go in there. So kill Sidekin, he gets 1 more turn. Ooh, that's right. We have a dorsal shot as well. 2 more dice. No, why are you going into countdown? No. Well, countdown is stressed. So yeah, maybe you can kill countdown. Countdown has 3 left. He's shaking him up. He needs the natty gods on his side, and that's not gonna do it. Unfortunately, only 1. And there's the evade. Guaranteed evade. Merrick Steele. He's hungry. He wants a snack. Range 0. See ya! And that is going to clinch the dubby. But last but not leastly, you've got Corrin's shot. Range 2. In and goes, Force goes, that's funny. And what a roll for, whoa, excuse me. Corrin Horn. Getting a little Corrin horny with that roll, if you know what I mean. No direct, of course it's not a direct. Why would it be a direct? And so Sai lives on 1 hole. Oh, Sai got no shot. But it's not a shutout, it's 21-7. The final score, and the Mega Milk Union secures the Patrick Bateman W Award.